Hello, YouTube. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creation. And today, I'm really not feeling all that good, but I'm okay. And I needed to come live because I'm tied up in the house, can't go out. I'm not tied up, but I have to stay in here. I'm on quarantine. And I got to do something with myself. It's not a special video. It's just me continuing my hands on. And I really need to bring this down a little bit. Okay. Hi, Nancy Gus, how you doing today? I'm just doing a little hand sewing, working on this quilt while I can try to recuperate a little bit. And I'm just trying to get more of this done. Oh. My voice is a bit sketchy today, and I do apologize for that. It's just this COVID thing. It's been bothering my throat. And I thought for a minute that I wasn't going to be able to talk. But I'm able to talk a little bit. I'm still in my room. I have sewing stuff everywhere. I better pull that down. Even I'm sick, I can't stop thinking about sewing, y'all. Hello, June. How you doing? I'm still working on this tie quilt. I won't be racing. I would definitely be taking my time on this to keep myself out of this bed. I figure I'll work on this quilt. I don't want to make my body weaker. So I continue to work on this quilt. When I'm able to go out the room, then I go out, but no more than to the restroom. But I'll be all right. I stand my needle straight up to push it through. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let me see. Nancy. I'm doing good today so far. That's good, Nancy. I mean, June. I'm sorry. Good to have y'all with me. Nancy says she had her brother Thursday and not feeling well the past 2 days. Slept a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Sleeping a lot, getting plenty of rest. But I know I have this quilt project here going. So I said if I take my time and complete this project. I'm not going to be feeling bad all the month. I hope not. So I'm working on this quilt. All I need to do is just get it tied real good. Take my time. I did it. I worked on it a good while yesterday. Ooh, that definitely helps get that needle through this knit fabric. These pliers help too. They my thimble for now. And again, I'm using cotton thread. This kind of yarn, the crochet yarn, on the little spool here. To me, this kind of yarn give me the best results. Let me see. That's what I do too at times. That's what I do is sleep a bit. That's what June said. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather be sewing or something if I can sew. I call my daughters. Oh, they still working and stuff. Have to go. One of them is a manager for a gas station, and the other one is a nurse's assistant that help sick people. I'm just doing this little by little as I go. Fill in the empty spots. So once I'm done, I won't have to go back looking for what area did I skip. I have these pliers because this needle is not easy to just pull through this fabric. And I ain't trying to hurt my hands. Ugh. That's the way I was taught to do this by my mom. And I like it. I have to have that great big old knot on the end. That knot helps me to roll my ties into this quilt. And I kind of have the camera directly on what I'm doing today. I can't really sleep too much from worrying about other stuff. Now I'm sick. I need to go out and take care of some business, but I'm not supposed to be out. I don't know what to do.
In main menu, starting screensaver.
If I just must have to go, I guess I'll sanitize down, put on gloves and hats and masks, couple layers, I guess, to try to get some things taken care of. But I know today is Sunday, so I'm just going to take it easy for now. This is not enough thread to tie, so I'll lay that to the side. I have a little box I keep my needle threader here in. That's why I know exactly where to find it. Now, if I can just find the hole. There we go. You can't use small needles for this type of tie. It just won't work. The thread will not go through the eye. And as you can see, ooh, I don't want to unthread it. See, I don't know if you can see the size of my eye here, but it's a fairly big eye. I'm by myself today. I don't have anybody to talk to but y'all right now. Thank y'all for being with me today. Jones said, that's what I did. Be at time. Okay, those are good jobs. Thank you, June. June said, okay, homebound until the temperature goes up. It was 8 below. I see now it's 7 out now. Still not warm. No, it's not. Nancy said it was 45 this morning, but has dropped to 33. I woke up this morning with snow on the ground. It was okay because I know I wasn't going out there in it. Yes, Lord. I'm just trying to build up my strength. Rest when I can rest. When I can't, I set up and sew. Tie the quilt. Oh. June, I hope you feel better soon. I know where you're located is very cold as well. I didn't know what else to do with myself. Fastened in a house. All to myself. I have my little soda in here. So I just poured me a cup of soda and said, let's tie some quilts on. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to do, but I'll do what I can. I plan to come live every day for the rest of this month. And I guess it'll be because I just show people, you can do certain things even if you can't leave the house. I mean, everything might not be about quilting. It might be different cutting techniques or something. But yeah, I had plans to make a Black History quilt. And I really want to get that done as well. Seem like when I make plans, they get cut down. My plans don't really work out like I wanted it to. But I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep moving forward till I am able to do some of the things I want to do. Oh, Lord, I don't want to be tying no knot. I don't know how this got all tied up. Wow. Ooh, got it. Ooh. That's the only thing you have to worry about when you tying with this kind of thread. If you string out too much of it, you're going to get knots. Oh, excuse me. Let me clear my notifications. Yes. Gotta do what I gotta do, right? To get this done. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I really need to get some of these quilt tops quilted up I have. I really do. But nice if I had a few volunteers to do one. Or maybe two. I wouldn't even be choosy. I'd be thank you. Let me mute y'all a second here. My sinus is acting up. Okay, it was mute. I'm sorry. I'm running on sick. It feel like my throat is all irritated as if I'm gonna have laryngitis, and everything else feel like I got sinus or stopped up congested sinus. When I first went in the emergency room, the sign-up lady was asking me, on the scale from 1 to 10, how much pain you in? I looked at her, I said, I ain't in no pain. They were like, wow, she ain't in no pain? No, I ain't in no pain. All I want to do is find out what was wrong with me. Hi. Is that Utah? Germany. Hello. Welcome. Okay, we'll find some nice fabric. Oh, that'll be good. Yuta said, I have rubber coated working gloves for that kind of work. Oh, that's interesting. I have some with the inside with rubber coating, but I don't use them unless I'm doing free motion quilting. And these pliers work better than the thimble. They work better than the gloves. I tell you, it might take a little time, but once I'm doing it, it's gonna be very beautiful. Can't wait to share the photo with y'all once I'm done. And tying that knot on the end helped me to tie them knots on in there. I like that. I remember some winters down south in Mississippi when I used to have quilts. Other people would get me to tie their quilts. And I would be sitting in the house tying on that quilt watching TV. I mean, that was some years and years ago. I like talking with y'all. I appreciate y'all very much for being here with me today. This really gives meaning. It gives meaning to what I love to do. All my friends like it. So I'm going to invite y'all to come on out with me every day. I don't know exactly what times I'll be going live, but I'm hoping y'all will get the notification and just pop on over. Being home by yourself and sick is just, it's really not fun. Not fun at all. So I come live to talk to my good friends. Let me check my message here. Okay, June. Good luck finding help, Ellen. I asked for it, they run the other way. Oh, June, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. It is hard to get help, especially when your friends that quilt, most of them are doing it to make a living. And all donations are mostly made to centers and hospitals and groups where they're helping more, than one person. But it would be nice to have somebody just volunteer. Say, okay, June, I'll do one for you and I'll do one for Ellen. That would be such a blessing. That would make you feel more a part of what we're doing because you got somebody that care about you and willing to help. Yep. Y'all notice I love to run my mouth when I'm doing this. Even if I can't talk good. I just love this so much. It reminds me of those winter days when me and my mom would be in the back room quilting, and my dad and his in-law or cousins or somebody be in the front room watching football. I used to get so tired of football. I'm sorry if y'all anybody out there like football, but oh my goodness. I done seen enough football to last me 100 years. That's a lot. June said, "Hi, Cynthia. Good afternoon. How you doing?" Well, Cynthia, I'm feeling the same. I'm just trying to get myself up out of this bed so I don't get weaker. I don't want to just lay in the bed all day, day in, day out. There's something about that. I always been told the bed would take your strength away. And I ain't trying to lose it. Last time I had to learn how to walk, I was breathing on the oxygen machine. Then had to learn how to walk all over. And a matter of fact, to tell you how bad it really was, I had to drive myself to the doctor's office. And I'm like, oh God, please let me make it. If I can make it to the car, get in the car, then I can drive down to the doctor's office. But then if I need help, do something. Somebody come out and help me. But I made it. I ain't have to keep up no noise. I was intending to get some paper towel. My goodness. Getting these knots tied. I like how they roll in there. They look like they just be so easy. Now I got to rethread again. Let me check my messages first. June said that would be nice, but they don't want to. Yes. It's okay. Ooh. Y'all hold on. Excuse me here. When I'm done with this quilt, it will be washed. Oh my goodness, y'all excuse me. I just have stuff here, stuff there. Ooh, let me mute y'all again because I need to clear out my sinuses. Excuse me once again. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm probably going to be doing that a little often, but I'm just trying to make this work for me, y'all. I have a big container, a gallon jug container of hand sanitizer, and I keep using that. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to tell y'all, oh, excuse me, this is not a very good feeling. But I'm going to push on because I am way too determined to give up. I am way too determined to give up. Oh, yeah. I sit here yesterday evening and I threaded needles and I sew and tied. I'm almost to the halfway mark. And I'm only getting there because I'm constantly working on this. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I had some soup this morning. It was very good chicken soup. I need to adjust this a little bit. Hello, Miss Ella Odom. I'm so glad you could join us today. She said, "Good afternoon, Miss Campbell. I seen your two beautiful quilts on Erica YouTube channel yesterday. Thank you." The dancing African ladies, that quilt, I made that quilt when I was in Mississippi, the top, and I sent it off to be quilted. And the way I've been going, look like I'm just procrastinating. But the lady that's gonna quilt it for me, she do such refined work. Oh my goodness. She do such beautiful work. I just couldn't get my mind off of it. And I spoken to her and she was willing to wait on me. And I agreed, that. But I'm going to have to, as soon as I can. I just can't wait to see how it's going to look. I can't wait to see how it's going to look. She do such amazing work. And some of her quilts they have the won prizes. She's a prize-winning, award-winning quilter. Okay. This will be a nice quilt too. Yes, it is. I'm tying it because it's thick and heavy. I mean, one of these quilt, if you out in the wilderness in Canada, north, way up north, this one of the quilts you would love to have on your bed. A lot of people make quilts, but they don't make them heavy anymore. And I can remember my mom making heavy quilts, big heavy ones that gonna cover the bed and you too. Once you get in there, and as kids, we was like 3 to 4 kids in a bed. 2 on the outside and 1 at the foot in the middle. I can remember all my sisters and brothers. We're down to 4 of us now. My mama had 9 children, and there's only 4 left. Ellen. June says, Ellen, how big are blocks in the quilt? Wow. I don't have anything to measure these out, but they look as if they are about, I'm thinking about 6 inches blocks. I used to sit down and cut out all different size blocks. I got a few downstairs now. I cut out some 4.5 inches blocks with my AccuQuilt Go cutter. And I just put a ribbon around them and stuck them on a shelf. I had a friend that said she wanted to learn how to sew, and she was to come over here to learn, and I cut the blocks out and be like, I hadn't really told her that I cut them out for her to make a quilt. I'm just waiting on her to show up. Yeah. But now with this virus up in the air like it is now, I mean, I don't think many people gonna let anyone in their house. It's gonna be meet me at the door. I got so many quilt tops I need sewn and quilted up. It's just, I think I'm gonna start having some fun. I ain't gonna keep begging nobody. I'm just gonna sew straight line quilt. Oh no. I don't want to tie my thread. Ooh, that was scary. Gave me a fright. The only thing about using these needles and hand sewing like this, you gotta use something to help you to work this needle. If you don't, your hands will be very, very sore. I can sew with a thimble. It's just right now these pliers work better than the thimble. And I like thimbles, I do. I can remember, like I'm sitting in this room tying on this quilt. Your friend from down the street or from the next town will come and sit with you, and she'll get a needle and she'll be hand sewing too. Before you know it, we got a big conversation going, sitting around, hand tying a quilt. And when we look up, we were like, oh, we through with this quilt. Yeah. Them were some good days. You sitting in the room with about 4 or 5 people. Now, out of the 5, one person gonna be threading the needles. You just keep going. They be threading the needles. I'm trying to set my computer where y'all can kind of get a close up of what I'm doing. I think I stuck my arm on these straight pins again. I need to get me some of those large size what they call them, fasten pins. I know years back that we used to use them in baby diapers, but not the ones with the big head. Um okay, pretty. Thank you, June. I just sit here, take my time, talk to y'all a little bit. I mean, excuse me. Just to keep from sitting here all day by myself, nobody to talk to. So I share this journey with y'all, my closest friends. And it helps me to get through this. I might sound backwards to a bunch of y'all, but this really do helps me. Just laying in the bed all day, it's something about that. I have sciatica too. Laying in the bed on that tailbone just is not gonna work. Then sitting in this chair, I can only sit here for a little while. Oh, excuse me. Then I have to get up. Is anybody doing any sewing today? I don't normally be sewing. Not today. But it feels like a lifeline. That's why I'm doing it today. And I'm going block to block to block. My hands ain't gonna let me pull that out. I'm glad I have the pliers because I had a tendon, as they say, a tendon release surgery right here. I had hurt my wrist trying to change a tire on my van. Strained it too much. Bet you I don't do that no more. That'll make you get some tires real quick. Oh. I'm gonna wash this quilt when I'm done because I moisture my fingers. I always lick my fingers. That's how my mama did it. That's how I do it. But it's all right because when I'm done, this quilt going in the big load. By then, I should be feeling fine. My sister called me for New Year's, the one that's in Tennessee, and she wished me a happy New Year, and I told her I'm sick. I said, I don't know what you're going to do. She said she got to get her booster shot. I told her, you better go and get that booster. It's coming. I mean, she has cancer, so she have to try to fight off everything she possibly can so she can stay here because she didn't find out she had cancer until she was already stage 4. And that been over 6 months ago. Oh, excuse me. When they started the treatments on her, it really saved her life because her brain had swelled up so big and bad. She had headaches. She couldn't walk or do anything for herself. And I was so worried till one of my children took me down there. I was so happy to be there with her. Oh my gosh. When you done just about lost everybody in your family and that you grew up with, that's a big pill to swallow. June says, I'm here on my own always. To it's get boring at times. I'm working on frame girl quilt. Oh, I would like to see a picture of that. That sounds awesome. Um, I have a page on my Facebook page that I share with photos and pictures and stuff with everybody. But it's under my, what it is? The name of the page is Campbell's Creations with a big white sewing machine on it. And it might have that quilt displayed on it that Erica showed on her video. I appreciate her. When I saw she was doing a show and tell, I thought that was super cool. I said, let me send her some pictures, something I'd have made. I got a bag full of quilts, tops rather. All the quilts I'd have made, I have one or two that's downstairs. Most of the ones I done gave away. Family members. I always have gave my quilts away though. Even when my mama was alive, I used to make them and give them to her. She started me to sewing and I'm continuing it. It's therapy for me. It helped relaxes me. It helped me with whatever situation going on in my life at that time. I mean, my kids was telling me, Ma, you got too much stuff. You need to get rid of some. And I tell my kids, y'all can throw out all my clothes, all my furniture. I said, but anything dealing with quilting, you better not put your hand on it. I tell them that's my lifeline. Oh, I have notifications. Have me. I can't see my comments. June says, I'm here on my own. Okay, I read that one. Okay. Yeah, June, I know how it is being on your own somewhere at home. This weather up here, though, north weather is brutal. It's bad. Then I have arthritis. It's bad on that, too. I mean, that's the time you be saying to yourself, something has to break. I be singing that song, gospel song, by, I think it's Kiara Sheard. Something has to break. Something has to break. I be praying, y'all. A lot of people think when you get old, you retire and take it easy. I don't see how that works out. When you barely get anything and rent Let me pop. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, that didn't pause. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me for that. I thought it would paused. Um, ooh, I'm having a hard time, look like. But that's all right. Long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got him. I don't need nobody else. But I need my friends. I need Jesus and my friends and my family. Now I'm having a hard time picking this thing up. Okay. It won't be going back. Move back. Let me check my messages again. Sue Horn. Hi, Sue. Good afternoon. I'm so glad you could join me. How was your new year? I'm hanging in there, Sue. Hi, Sarah. I'm not in a hurry, Sarah. I'm just trying to keep busy. Okay, June. Be blessed. Take it easy. Um, I'm not in a hurry. It's just the only thing I had going that I could work on that I had already been working on, and I didn't want to just be laying up in the bed. I always been told you lay in the bed too long, it'll take your strength away from you. And I believe that. You can get a little bit too comfortable. Even though I might need to be laying down, I just can't do it. I got too much on my mind. I got stuff I've been praying and talking to God about, the Creator. I need some breakthroughs. I need some breakthroughs. Okay. I'm all caught up. I just don't want to skip over somebody comment. Nope. I welcome everybody into the fold to comment. You got something to say? Comment. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to comment, like, share, or even consider subscribing. You have to be determined when you got stuff on your mind and stuff need to be done. I mean, and I'm the only one up in here sewing. Be trying to get my granddaughter to come help me. And she just politely says, no, Grandma, no, no. Unless we making a dress. You want to show me how to make a dress? I was like, well, baby, I can show you how to make a dress. I took home economics in school. Ow! Oh, Jesus. Have mercy, Lord. I done poked my finger, y'all. Um, okay. Who is this? I'm sorry if I pronounce your name incorrect, but it looked like. Oh, is it Ramwena? Online something. I don't know what that is. Nancy said, "Hello, Miss Ellen. You are sounding more congested." Yeah, and that's the one thing with COVID. If you have COVID and you're fully congested, you better come out that bed or you'll be stuck permanently. That COVID ain't no joke. You get all congested up with that and it fills your lungs up with pneumonia. So, yeah, I come out that bed. I set up a little while if I ain't doing number tying on this quilt. I done experienced this last year in June. Um, I caught COVID before I made it home. I was in Mississippi. And of course, it was the Delta variant. And when I got here, boy, I was so sick, I couldn't put one foot in front of the other one. I was so depleted of energy. I told my son in law, look, he had it too. He started feeling better. But I told him, look, if you could just drop me off at one of these emergency rooms, I don't care what hospital, because feeling the way I was feeling, I needed some help somewhere, anywhere. And he dropped me off. And about an hour later, I got seen. And they kept me. They sent me straight to ICU. They started putting oxygen on me and CPAPs and all that. I was messed up. I was bad. I was breathing and I had congestion coming up that take my breath away. It was so bad. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I thank God he allowed me to go get myself some help. Cause I could have not made it. Good thing they caught it ahead of time, but the doctor was saying again, your body done had it a minute. He said, your body done started building antibodies. He told my daughter that too. Nancy Gus said, hello, Miss Ellen. You are sounding. Oh, okay. I read that one. Hi, Beverly. I'm so glad you could join me. Beverly said, hello, Ellen and everyone. Prayers for you, Ellen. Feel better soon. Thank you, Beverly. I'm trying to hang it in there. But I know if I stay in this bed, it gonna turn into something worse. I mean, when I woke up this morning, I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk at all, so I had to drink something. I didn't make no coffee. I mean, I should have made coffee, but I didn't feel like making no coffee. But I ate some warm soup, and after I ate that warm soup, my throat started loosening up where I can get a sound out. I didn't know how I was going to go talking on this thing. But I'm out here by myself, and I needed somebody to talk to. That way, if y'all see somebody going through the same thing what I'm going through, you'll know what it is. You'll know how to help them. Because I thought all I had was a sore throat. And I'm going to the emergency room like, oh, my throat hurts so bad. They're like, is anything else hurting? No, just my throat. My back was hurting, but I had a heat pad that I was able to lay on that heat pad, and it helped my back. Let me pause y'all again. Excuse me. Try to make sure I pause. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I am truly, truly sick and alone. Too bad. I probably need to get the nurses to come out and see me again. I still have my oxygen tank if I feel like I'm getting to where I can't breathe. Oh, this little workout from pulling. Oh, I didn't knot it. That's why I'm gonna wash this when I'm done with it. So, by me, moisture, my finger can be washed out of it. And I like doing them to make sure. Oh, brother. I like doing it to make sure that it's not going to come loose. It's not going to ravel. This is just enjoying. Oh, my. Let's see. Judy. Hello, Judy. How you doing? Welcome. I'm so glad you can join us. Beverly says, Ellen, stay hydrated and take care of yourself. I'm trying to, Beverly. Sue says, yes, drink lots and lots of water or juice. Don't wait until you are thirsty. Drink almost constantly. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Vivian. I'm so glad you could join me this evening. Hi, Judy. Judy says, Ellen, you should be resting. Yeah, I probably should, but I got a saying in the back of my head, too much rest ain't good. Too much rest ain't good. I guess I was trained to always be prepared, to always do something. Even when you're sick, if you can get up out that bed, just get on up. Sweep your floor, mop your floor, do something. I know ain't nobody coming over here because they know I'm sick. I'm like, I wouldn't mind having some of that Chinese egg drop soup. But I don't know how to order it. You know how they bring it to your door? Yep. Should be easy, but I can't figure that out. And then when I first came out the hospital, when I had it the very first time, my daughter had ordered me something, some soup and stuff, and somebody brought it in the car and hung it on the door. Ooh, excuse me. I was so happy to get that food. But imagine yourself on oxygen, can't breathe without it, and had to go up and down the stairs. And it's about, I think, 15 steps of stairs. It was so hard on me. It's still hard at times, but me continue to stay here like this is, right now I'm dealing with the issue of losing my sister. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. She used to live here. And when I got flooded in Mississippi, it was hard for me to find a house that I can afford to stay up here in. And the cheapest one on the market at that time was this one. So I contacted the peoples and rented this one before I ever moved up here. I thank God I was able to do it. So when I got here, I had a place to stay. That's losing her really, really hurt me. Everybody called her mama number 2. She was the one that would tell me when I'm doing something out of order or is not allowed. Yeah, she helped me, my sisters, and my brother. She told us, don't do that, you'll get in trouble. You know, people from the South live different from the people of the North. And I was one of the peoples where mama and daddy taught you how to feed the hogs and lock up the goats. It's hard to lock up a goat, y'all. Go to the chicken pen and get the eggs out the chicken nest. Ooh, that used to be my job, and I used to be scared of it. I got to where when I'm going to the chicken coop, I took the 22 rifle with me. You probably wondering why I took a 22 rifle. Snakes be off up in there. Snakes get in there, eat them eggs. They wouldn't bother the chicken, but they'll eat the eggs. And you stick your hand in there under the chicken, might pull out a snake. And after I experienced the snake situation, I knew, ain't no running back to the house to get no gun. This going with me right now. Yep. Me and my brother shot holes all up in that chicken house. I mean, snakes so big and long, you ain't never thought you ever seen one that big. Let me see, Judy. I think women's are just like that. Keep on going. Thank you, Judy. Beverly says, I wish I liked it. Oh, no, I wish I lived the clothes. I would drop some soup and other things for you. You need to keep up your strength. Yes, I do. Judy said, hugs and prayers, Ellen. Thank you, Judy. That's why I'm out the bed. I'm not resting like that because I know I'm here by myself and it's just me to take care of me. So if I just lay up in this bed, if I get even sicker and my phone ain't working or ain't charged or something, I can't call for help. So I just try to keep my phone close by me, which I got it right here. Keep that phone close by me. And y'all, I'm letting y'all know I'm going to go live a little bit each day for the rest of this month. And I'm doing it because, you know, I don't know if you want to call it a COVID release or, you know, I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to. It's sort of like making a stand. This ain't the first time I had COVID. And I'm not going to even question God about it because he have his reason. He have his reason. I just have to learn to endure for his purpose. Vivian says, praying for you, Ellen. Thank you, Vivian. I do hope y'all forgive me, for my coughing and sinus stuff going on. I mean, I'm in a bad spot right now, but I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to push till I can't push no more. When our creator said, well done, come on home, I go home. I've been trying to get my granddaughter to be a little bit more active on my channel because I tell her she's very creative. She do a lot of weaving and stuff. And I said, look, I got some glue sticks. I want you to weave me a quilt top and I'll sew it. It's going to be a foundation weave. And I told her I'll sew it together. Hi, Elle Chimes. Good afternoon. She said, good afternoon, Miss Ellen. Continue to hang in there. I am. Beverly says, don't overdo it. No need. Where was I? No need to apologize. Everything is going to be all right. Thank you, Beverly. Hi, Sandra. Wait a minute. It's jumping so fast. How you doing? I'm so glad you can join me. Ellen, you are a blessing. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Sue says, does your daughter come by to see you? Well, right now, both of them is working in what you call Essen. I can't even say the word, but it's Essen places. One is at a gas station where she have to go in every day, have to go in because she's the manager and she have another manager under her. And my other daughter working in the nursing field, she works where she have to go into these medical houses and sit with some of the people's, doing vitals and giving medicines and however they do it. But she have to be there too when it's time for her to be there. And she have 2 young kids of her own. And my other daughter just have the one daughter, my granddaughter. And I understand their worries and their concern. I don't want them getting sick either because I'm quarantining myself now so I don't make nobody else sick. That's the purpose of it, quarantine, to not make anybody else sick. And whew, it's a rough road. The last time I had to do it in the hospital on my own. Sandra send love hearts. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I needed to talk with y'all today. I really did. I was feeling down and out. And I was laying up in this bed. And I'm like, I just can't lay in this bed all day. That's bad for me. Excuse me. It's very bad for me because when I lay up in the bed like that, and I ain't got nobody here to come check on me or see about me right now, I have to stay up out of that bed because I don't want to fill my lungs with this drainage. And y'all know it's easy to get them lungs full of mucus and membranes and stuff. And I was on oxygen the last time I had this, and it was difficult for me. I couldn't breathe. I had a struggle problem crossing the hall right here just to go to the restroom. And it bringing tears to my eyes, Lord. Having this stuff is very hard. It's not easy. If anybody told you it's easy, they ain't telling the truth. It's very hard having this stuff. And show you. Oh, excuse me. I done lost my needle off of them. Show y'all up. Here's my big old oxygen tank right here. Y'all see all this line hooked to this tank? Y'all see all this line hooked to this tank? I had to depend on this line to breathe. I had to depend on this line, this very line here in my hand, to allow me to crawl downstairs and go into my kitchen to get food to eat. I had nobody here to help me. And sometime now I have to put it on. Excuse me. Yes, I have to put it on sometime now just to keep breathing. Oh. And this is my facial piece right here with the little holes right here. Yeah. I mean, the stuff that people go through when they catch this virus. And y'all know it took out my hair. A lot of people don't tell y'all it take out their hair. It took out my hair. I had smooth patches in my head to where I was so ashamed, and I was feeling, I can't even describe it, but it's a bad feeling. I tried to cover up my patches by wearing a wig, putting a wig on my head. I just said, you know what, forget it. Cut it off. Just even it up. And by then, it was so short. My daughter just cut it all the way down. And when she cut it, it looked so much better to me. But I did. I try to tell everybody I can, COVID take your hair out. It'll make you bald. Now I got it again. I guess I ain't gonna have no hair after a while. COVID gonna turn me into some kind of avatar. That's a joke, y'all. I just think about the avatar on the cartoon station. He don't have any hair. Oh my goodness. I thought I had it threaded. Well, I went to the eye doctor this year and got my eye exam done. But I promise y'all, it look like I'm struggling more and more to thread needles and get things lined up. Oh my goodness. Sue said, Ellen, I will pray for you. I wish I could come take care of you. Oh, Sue, thank you. Just a thought. The thought in my heart just make me happy. Thank you. Beverly says, if you start feeling any worse, I would go to the hospital doctor to get checked out again. This virus is nothing to play with. I don't like to see you struggling like this. It hurts me to my heart. Thank you, Beverly, but I'm sorry. I'm not doing it to hurt you. I mean, if I don't go live, I don't know what I'm going to do up in here. And this is therapy to me as well, because I gets to talk to y'all. I gets to sit here and show y'all how I'm doing this. How I make the tie quilts, which I be looking for ways to make it look as best as possible. Now, just because I'm using this all green thread here, you can mix your threads, but you have to mix it in the beginning. Like if you do this corner with red crochet thread and the middle with white crochet thread and blue or green, you mix it up all over, you make it come together as a full work to the eyes. Because when somebody's eyes hit the quilt, you want them to see as you, like you design it that way. And some people don't think, quilting, hand tying quilting like this, is some good designer work, but it is. Okay, LaChime says, contact your local fire department to have them place your name on the Meal on Wheel list. My mother was able to receive it and kept her independence. Thank you. I will check, LaChimes. I will check. I'm supposed to be getting them to come in too to check my smoke alarms for me. And I was just trying to wait because I don't want to make nobody else sick. I don't wish this on nobody. Beverly says, no, Ellen, not hurting me in the bad way. I don't like seeing you so sick like this. Okay, Beverly. I thank you for thinking about me and caring for me. Right now, I don't even know what to do. To be honest, I don't. But I know I need to stay out that bed from what I learned when I was in the hospital before, when I had just a regular COVID. But now this here is the COVID Omnicron. And I don't know how this gonna do me, because it had my throat hurting. That's the only thing was hurting me. My throat, my sinus was draining, and it's up in here. My sinus and my throat. They said it makes your body ache and stuff like you have the flu. Now, if I had some of that, it wasn't enough for me to tell. I couldn't tell because I was mostly in the house anyway. But now I'm here and everybody's scared to come by. Y'all know how folks act when they find out somebody is got the Rona. These plies sure helping me, though. I'm gonna be a while sitting here because I don't want my lungs to fill up with mucus. I mean, you got a bunch of young people can't afford that. Let me mute y'all again. I need to clear my sinuses. Okay, I'm back again. This is something. That's all I can tell y'all. Y'all don't want none of this. I didn't want none of it. I don't even know how I get it. That's the weird thing. I started examining my head and I thought about, I went out to the food pantry. I might have caught it at that food pantry. But I keep stressing it. Everybody, if they know they got this stuff, they need to stay at home. The more they leave out and go out to get stuff, which they might not have had nobody to come get food for them. You know, it should be some kind of organization or a plan like that to help people. When the hospital says somebody got corona or the virus, they ought to send it to this organization where the organization can come see about you, check on you, make sure you got food, make sure you got medicine. Then it will help eliminate the spread of the virus. I have something, a notification covered. Oh, it disappeared. How sweet. I done made it all the way back to this side. And I done skipped the block. I'm going to have to guess this block here. Ooh. My stomach sound like it fussing, y'all. I'm glad I still have an appetite. I'm glad I still have an appetite. I've been drinking water and, excuse me. I've been drinking water and Mountain Dew. Y'all know I'm not supposed to be drinking that Mountain Dew, but I have to have something to give me that extra boost of energy. And far as me eating, sometimes I forget to eat. But if I'm doing something and not paying attention, if I ate one meal a day, I'd be all right. I guess that's why my A1C don't be doing so bad. But I'm trying to make it. Don't y'all worry too much, y'all. I'm going to be all right. Y'all will get to see me because I will be going live every day till the end of January. That's my plans and thoughts right now. That way y'all will get to see me. Even if I'm feeling bad, y'all, I'm going to go live so y'all can see. To let y'all know, this is how bad some people and how bad the conditions be for catching that virus. Because I told y'all when I had it the last time, I had to learn how to walk all over again. And it took out all my hair. I had the nurses coming to see me all kind of days out of the week. I had a physical therapist coming to see me so I can walk, get to the bathroom, and use the bathroom proper. I had to learn all that stuff all back over again. And my oldest daughter had to learn it too. They had to incubate her. All I could do was lay in my bed, my hospital bed, and be praying for my children, praying for others. And I'm like, just talking to God like he was sitting right there beside me, y'all. I said, oh, Father, I can't go help them. So I'm calling on you to help them. If it's in your will, please send them a healing. Yeah. I'm going to catch up on my messages again if somebody talking. I'm going to... I forgot to tell y'all I can remember the seasons when my dad used to go hunting. For the holidays, they love to have a coon. A coon. I don't know how that tastes. And I can't knock it because I just can't put it in my mouth. Beverly says, oh, okay, I read that already. Y'all know, I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to go live so y'all can peep in and talk to me a little while. And I'm going to continue to sew a little bit more to stay busy. If I don't get the feeling too bad or something. But I'm going to go on and let y'all go. And this look like little strings everywhere. Can y'all see those? They close together. They're not leaving big gaps like a knot over here, putting one tie in each block. No. I padded this quilt out so it has like 5 or 6 ties in one block. Maybe more than that. But when I get through, it look like a shaggy quilt. It's be so pretty. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about making one for myself. But I have some projects that I really need to complete. Sue said, love you, Ellen. I love you too, Sue. Thank you for watching. I've been wanting to check on you to see how your new year was. But I'm here just trying to keep my head above water. Beverly says, prayers, drink plenty of fluids, eat and don't sleep on your back. Oh, thank you, Beverly. Now, that's a big point. They told me in the hospital, don't sleep on my back. So when I get in this bed, I'm face down. I'm face down. That way, if anything gonna drain, it gonna come on out. It gonna come on out. You got to sleep on your stomach. I'm gonna go on and let y'all go. Thank y'all for being with me for a little while today. And be prepared to see me tomorrow for a little while, living nothing happen. Stay blessed, and I love each and every one of y'all. Take care till next time. Bye now.